This is a very quick spectating guide for the DETH Rally 2025. The DETH Rally is the final round of the Greek Tarmac Rally Championship. It's happening in Thessaloniki this weekend on the 13th and 14th of September. The 13th of September is the start ceremony in the EXPO in the city centre, and then on the Sunday the 14th is when the stages happen. This year there is 5 stages, 4 long ones, and then there's a power stage at the end, which is a little stage of 6 kilometers. This guide is going to go through the routes, the times that things are happening. I'm going to show the maps and the possible viewing points. So let's start with Saturday. This is the scrutineering and the ceremonial start. Like I said, this happens on Saturday the 13th. This gives the public access to the rally cars. I know most people probably won't go and watch the actual stages, but it's going to happen in the city centre. It should be pretty packed with people, so you can get to see the rally cars in the city centre environment. This is where it's happening. There's a link in the article. Yeah, I should mention that this video is based on an article on strikeengine.com. The link is in the video description. In that article, it gives you the links to everything I'm talking about here. Basically, it is this article. So yeah, that's the south entrance. If you know Thessaloniki, this will be very familiar. So the scrutineering and the ceremonial start happens here. So scrutineering is from 10 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. There's a link in the article if you want to know the location. There's also a shakedown. I haven't put the time here, but this is going to happen outside Thessaloniki between I think it's going to happen on the power stage basically. And then after that we've got the ceremonial start ramp, which is going to be at 8:30 again outside the expo. This is going to be I expect packed with people on Saturday. It's going to be happening in the same place where the scrutineering took place. I'll update this article with the shakedown time if I can find it. So if you want to see that, like I said, link is in the video description. Have a butcher's there if you want to see more information. After the ceremonial start in the city centre, I think the cars then, I'm pretty sure they're going to be driving. They usually do in the past. They drive there, but there's a possibility they'll be going on trailers. I'm not sure how they're working it this year. But the park firme anyway will be in a place called Agia Anastasia. Again, there's a link in the article to that on Google Maps so you can see where it is. And this will be the service park for the rally on the Sunday. And I think the car's going to be up there overnight on the Saturday night. So that's the Saturday. The Sunday schedule. The cars are going to start leaving the service park at 8 o'clock in the morning. Generally, I've found in the past the service parks have been quite interesting to have a walk around. Good access. I mean, it's not they don't keep you away from the cars. You're pretty up close and personal with the cars as they are, or if they're being worked on, or whatever it may be. There's a picture of it here. If you know the area at all, this is going to be to the east of Thessaloniki, probably about 20 minutes out. But again, there's a link there if you want to drive there yourself and find out where it is. Parking, I don't expect parking is going to be a problem here. So that's the service park. From there they'll go to stage 1, which is very close. It's just going to be the service park is here. The stage starts here. So the stage 1 goes from Levadi to Petrokeresa. This is the route here, 21 kilometers. I expect the rally cars will be doing it slightly quicker than 29 minutes. It's starting in a different place usually. If you're a regular to the DETH Rally, usually it starts on the road over here, but this year it's starting on the road as you come out of Vasilika, the straight bit. So viewing points for stage 1, I've said like the start point, this is going to be approximately where the start is going to be. It's not a bad place to see the cars launch from. I mean, they've got a really long straight here, so you're going to see them wide open for quite a long time. This is probably going to be a good 1 or 2 kilometers flat out to start off the rally, so that's nice. Point 1, I put here again, I put a link to it. This is the point here. It is where the 2 roads meet at the bottom. Link in the article anyway so you can see where this point is. But this road here and back, this is going to be open to the public, and the rally cars are going to come through here from right to left. Again, plenty of parking here. It's a nice wide road, so it's going to be a good viewing spot. Point 2, again, I put a link to it there. I haven't put a photo. Basically, it's the other side of this hill, so you're looking at a 15-20 minute walk from here if you want to get there. You're going to need to get there early. You're not going to be able to walk up there once the stage has started, because you do need to use the road a little bit. Unless you want to do a bit of bushwhacking and go straight over the mountain, I'd recommend getting there. If you want to view there, get there early and use the road. Makes it much easier to get up there. And then you got point 3. It's you can get to it from Peristera. The new road to Peristera comes up here, and then this road here is open and down. The cars are going to come up here around this hairpin and then up to Levadi. So this is going to be this is probably not a great spot, because this is the only thing that you can really see. You've got a cliff here and you've got a cliff here, so it's not like you can really walk down. Maybe you can, but it's just a bit steep everywhere here. So maybe not the best turn, but it is easy access with a car to see it. Then you've got point 4, which is accessible from Galatista. This is going to be like a slow medium speed corner. The cars are going to come in from the left, go up the right, and you're going to be getting access on this road here, which goes down to Galatista. This is a nice scenic mountain pass. And then the finish is going to be in Petrokerasa around here. Again, the road is narrow, so I'm not sure what parking is going to be like in the town. And you can see it's quite narrow here, so I'm not sure what you're going to be able to see. But again, it's an early job really if you want to get up the stage, because I think you are going to have to use the road to get into the stage. You can't sort of cut across country. So that's a finish point. After that, the cars will go for fuel in the BP garage in Palihora. And I think this is going to probably take them 15-20 minutes from the end of the stage to get to here. So if you want to see rally cars refueling, this is going to be in a normal petrol station anyway, this is going to be the place to see it. And they're going to be there at approximately 8:48 on the way round, very approximately. Like I said, the cars are stopping here for fuel, so another opportunity to get up close and personal with the cars mid-rally. Stage 2 is from Arnea to Palihora. Basically, it's coming back to this village, but the road is back in this direction. Arnea, it's a bit of a trek from here. You're probably looking at 15-20 minutes, but the road from here to Arnea is absolutely amazing. This is the route for it. It's a big one, 23.5 kilometers, and there's no basically little access here. This is wilderness it's going through. The first part of the stage is super twisty, and then it starts to open up towards the end. And this route here really only has one super easy accessible place, and it's going to be down here. Stage 2 viewing points. I wouldn't bother with the start. This is going to be the start in Arnea. First of all, it's well out the way, so it's going to take you out of action if you want to go somewhere else and see the rally. This is the crossroads, so this is what I was mentioning here. This is the access from Palio Castro. This is what you can see. So this is the road to Palio Castro coming down here, and the cars will come through here. Like I said, it's okay viewing. You get a good sound through the forest, and it is a popular place. Plus you've got Taxiarchis, you've got a few tavernas here, so not a bad place to view the rally from at all. And then I've got point 2. Did I mention it? Yeah, crossroads. And let me come on to point 2. If you're feeling a bit adventurous, you don't mind going off-road, there's a possibility to see it see the rally see the stage from the middle in the fast section. And basically we're looking at it sort of up in this area here. But I said you have to go off-road for about 20 minutes to get there, but this is the spot where it comes out. It's ultra high speed. This is probably the fastest section on the entire rally. It's maximum attack, sweeping kinks all the way down here for probably 1 or 2 kilometers, and then leading up to this it's super fast bends downhill, so the car's going to come this way and then carry on down there. So the road I'm talking about comes out here, and then if you get there early enough, I suppose you can walk whichever way you want. I mean, from here you can see all of this, but if you want to see them coming through the fast sweepers, go up there, and then there's like a little mound hill that you can get onto and get really good view. But like I said, this is 20 minutes from the main road on dirt tracks. The dirt tracks are not too bad, it is graded. It's not amazing, but it's okay, it's passable in the car, I've done it. And then you come on to the finish, which is going to be a bit further down the mountain. I'm not sure what you're going to be able to see here. I don't know exactly where the end of the stage is. It's going to be in, well, you can't really see it there, but it's going to be quite built up, and forest and what have you. I'm not sure what you're really going to be able to see, and plus the road, when it gets close to the village, is quite narrow. So parking potentially is a problem. I've got no idea how many spectators are going to be going to see this. But if there's a lot, it could be a bit congested down in the village. But if you're prepared to walk like into the stage from here, then there are potentially a nice sweepers here as well. Personally, I'm not going to be watching from here. I think it's just a bit awkward really, and a bit of a walk, to be fair. From there, go back to the service park at the end of stage 2. They arrive at the service park at 10:26. They're going to be there for, it's a 30-minute service, but the first car gets back about 10:26, and they leave at 11:16, so it's about 45 minutes. I'm not exactly sure what happens in the first 15 minutes there. But the service park is in Agia Anastasia, which is linked to above. And from there, they're going to repeat these stages. So it's going to be the stage 3 is going to be the same as stage 1. They're going to refueling in the same place. Probably going to get there around 12:09 at that BP garage. And then Arnea Palihora, basically this stage here is going to be run from 12:39. The first car is going to get to the start. They're going to be leaving at 12:42. And like I said, obviously viewpoints are the same as above. From there, they get back to the service park at 13:47. Again, Agia Anastasia, link in the article. and they will be refueling as they leave the service park before stage 1 and before stage 3. So the last service is, they get there 13:47, they're leaving at 14:37, and this is going to be for stage 5, which is a power stage. Not exactly sure why it's called a power stage, but it is a short little stage of only 6 kilometers. This is going to be from the outskirts of Galatista. It's going to start around here and it's going to finish just on top of the mountain here. This is super picturesque, but unfortunately completely inaccessible when they close the road for the rally. It's narrow and it's on the side of a cliff, so not really easy to get to. You can get to it from Petterkerasa, but I probably wouldn't bother doing that because you have to go a long way to get to Petterkerasa when this road is closed. The best way is to come from Levadi, which is what I'm probably going to do. There's going to be no problems with parking here, and it's not too bad a walk to get back to this crossroads where we were where we started the day. This is a nice sweeper part downhill. Maybe if you can get out to here, this is going to give a nice view. You'll be able to see all the cars coming up the entire side of the valley and hear them, because like I said, this is a cliff here. So I'm thinking I'm going to be watching it from a hill here, or a hill here possibly, and I think this is going to be a really good viewing spot. See them for more or less the whole stage. Basically what I've just said, spectating, this is where the road starts. Again, it's going to be a bit tight. This looks wider than what it actually is these days, I think, so I probably wouldn't be interested in viewing from here. Plus it's quite bushes all around the road, so you're not really going to be able to see much once they go around a corner. So I wouldn't recommend seeing it from the start. Well, I'm personally not going to be looking to see the start of it. Spot 1, and basically this is what I said here, we're at the crossroads where we were for stage 1. Stage 1, we're standing here, and the cars were coming up here. For the power stage, they'd be going to be coming up here and across here. This is apparently a jump, probably not a very big one, but a little jump. This is an all satellite photograph. This is tarmac now, and it's a nice surface. Well, it was when they built it a few years ago. I think it's still semi-decent. But anyway, and I think I'm probably going to be watching the rally from here, and this is going to give me a view down into the whole stage against the cliff. Probably around there somewhere. I think it's going to be a really good view in place, that. And the finish is going to be around here. Yeah, the finish is nice. You've got the sweeping bend coming into it, but I think this is going to be the spot because you can see much more, and plus you've got the sound of the cars ricocheting off the cliff. And then after that, when this stage, the power stage finishes, the cars are going to leave here and they're going to head back to DETH, and the champagne corks are going to be popping around 16:10 is when the finishing ceremony starts, back in the centre where we started at the beginning of the video, in this area here. At the bottom of the article I put some more links here. Some of these are going to be written in Greek. But you've got Google Translate the articles, they're very good. So you've got the summary, it's got the official route map, which is this. You've got the official timetable. Let's just click on that quickly so you can just see this is just the raw times and where they are. You've got another helpful article here which gives you a bit of background of what is going on during the day. There's a link there to past results, and obviously again this is the route map. Guys, that's a strike engine guide to the DETH Rally 2025. Hopefully it helps you if you want to go out there and see these cars in action. If you liked the video and you've got time, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, look after yourselves, and I'll see you again next time.